Hi.
Great afternoon, everyone, and this is your host and coach, Ellen, and we are live at Coach Cafe. It's the last day of August, ayan, and everyone is waiting for Jose Marie Chan. Sumisilip na siya. Great afternoon, those who are watching us at their home, having lunch with their family, fellow coaches, and of course, those who are, following us in our Facebook page. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat, and we are again here in the Apprentice series of Master Coach A here at D-Cup Coffee Republic. And of course, D-Cup Coffee Republic is the home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines and soon to be global. And we are located at the second floor of Pioneer Street. In, of course, PSM inside HMR parking compound along Reliance Street from the city of Mandaluyong across TV5. Ayan, ba't ba ako nabubulol? Ayun, magandang hapon po. And you are joining us once again for our weekly Coach Cafe via live Facebook, and we are on our Apprentice series. Ngayon po ay nasa ika-9 na tayo. Siyam na po ang mga iba't ibang apprentice ang nakikilala natin from our very own Master Coach A. And of course, I am your host and Coach Ellen. I am privileged to, of course, be given this opportunity to host Coach Cafe. And likewise, I am a certified life coach by the Life Coach Training Institute that is based in Dallas, Texas, USA. The Institute is also providing intensive face-to-face coaching, of course, with Master Coach A as a program facilitator. Coach A is also the global partner for international expansion of the Institute. And if you're interested to becoming a change agent, you want to understand yourself further and, of course, be the best version of yourself, go and come visit us here at D-Cup Coffee Republic, or better yet, get in touch to Coach Rizel. Ayan. Of course, the bloodline of our coaches. You can message her at 0917-586-1661. That's once again 0917-586-1661 to speak with Coach Rizel and get to know how you can become a global transformer like us. All right? And of course, those who are tuning in our Facebook page, that is, of course, Life Coach Philippines in Facebook. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat and to other fellow coaches. And of course, we have people here in the house. Yes. And in D-Cup Coffee Republic, Coach Mike, hello, and guest. Ayan, hello. Karim, hello. Thank you so much. And of course, Chance from Seattle. Great afternoon. All right, beside me is a wonderful lady. Every day, her mantra is, becoming better of herself. And of course, she's also a dog lover, animal lover. Yan. Nag-ano din siya ng mga cat. Ayan. And of course, she is a graduate of Masters of Arts, Bachelor in Science. And she's interested also in events hosting, singing. As I've mentioned, she advocates also animal welfare, and of course, currently she have rescued 3 dogs, and also she has 13 cats. Ayan, nakakatuwa, di ba? And she is proactively inspired by different, speakers as well, who are inspirational, like, of course, Tim Ferriss, Brent Brown, Tony Robbins, to name a few. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you our 9th apprentice, and she is really anong tawag pa natin masabihin to? Coach, apprentice, host, singer, ang dami, ang galing-galing. Without further ado, let's give a round of applause to Coach Karen Bayot. Hello, Antonio. Ayan.
Hi,
Coach
everyone.
Karen Bayot Antonio. Ayan. Kompleto na.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. I'm really excited here today to be sitting here next to you, Coach Ellen. And hi everyone, to my friends and family, hello.
So those who are watching us, please feel free to comment, heart, ayan. If you have any questions, also, don't hesitate to pop in and give us any questions. Our Coach Apprentice Joy here will, of course, be enlighten you and give you joy. Yan. If you have any clarification about life coaching or you want to understand yourself further, and of course, you know, see the real you. Ayan. All right, Coach Joy. Joy to the world. Dahil malapit na. Bukas, simula na yan. Joy to the world. Who is Joy?
Wow, such a
Joy, yeah, joy nung, siguro, yung mga who is joy kung yan, dahil joy to the world na tayo. Who is joy to the world when you're still kabataan? Bata. Yan, yung bata mga 6 years old na bumibili ng candy. Ganyan.
So
Tell us.
when I was younger, Coach, I was really active, makulit, na mahilig mag-explore kung saan-saan. So my imagination drove me to a lot of places. And since my parents, madalas kasi kami napupunta with two other relatives, kunyari sa Pangasinan, ayan, and in the Visayas also. And si Master Coach is here.
Yan, go ahead.
And when I was younger, I can vividly remember that I was really, madalas ako talaga, Coach, na aksidente, napapahamak, because I was really
Ano ba to?
unafraid.
Hindi dahil sa clumsy ka or what?
No, I was just really curious and unafraid of doing things. So siguro that's one very remarkable thing about my childhood. Fearless talaga.
So kumbaga medyo on the onset pinapakita mo ng brave ka. Di ba?
Yes.
So kumbaga miski man nasa probinsya kayo o lumuluwas-luwas, at a very young age, the bravery is there with joy.
Yes.
Ayan.
Yes.
Alright, so here in the house again, would like of course to welcome our Master Coach A. Master Coach A! And this is of course your apprentice. Ayan, those who are watching us, fellow coaches, and of course following us in our Facebook page, feel free to comment. If you have any questions of, do you want to understand yourself further? How will you find joy in yourself? And how would you understand yourself then? Feel free to comment. And of course, our apprentice, Master Coach Joy here, will help us break through those clarifications and those doubts that you have in your life. So going back, Coach Joy. So at a very young age, brave ka na, and how about when you're, of course, ayan, you're starting to be a teenager? Joy to the world. Ayan, as a teenager, Coach Joy to the world.
Okay. So
How can you best describe yourself at the time?
when growing up, kahit naman nung childhood, I was really blessed with how my parents supported me. So for example, when I was in high school, they enrolled me to different classes. I was a student of, hindi ko na sasabihin yung pangalan, but prestigious school for performing arts.
Wow.
And they supported me even if the schedule was really tight. And this is the time that the economy was not really good. So even if there are struggles, they really believed on how I could become a best version of myself by enrolling me to these beautiful, really wonderful classes that enabled me to soar, because they knew that I had something in me. Let's say, for example, in singing, I was singing since I was young, so they heard me sing. So for me to improve that craft, they helped and bridge the opportunity. They helped me bridge that opportunity to the performing arts school, and eventually led me to having concerts, recitals, and meeting people
Wow.
in that area.
Wonderful. It's good to hear also, no, that at the very young age, you know already your talent, you have discovered and find out who you really are, and at the same time, your parents are supportive of it.
Yes.
And I think that's also a key point or key factor of becoming who you are and accepting who you are, right? Napakaganda ng sharing mo yun. Amazing. Awesome, Joy. So, ayan, just to share with you also, those who are watching us, I have this great experience as well with Coach Joy, and I understand how vulnerable and gifted she is as a singer. And just a bit of myself on this, sorry, sisingit ko lang. Of course, We have here in Cup Coffee Republic our open mic every Friday and
Second Friday.
yeah, second Friday of the month. And of course, alam naman natin, everyone, all coaches or those who are going here as our guests, they would like, of course, to hold the mic, but the songs are not meant for them, or the tune or the lyrics, I don't know. Parang pag sinasabi nga nila, kagaya ko, I'm a performer but not a singer. But, you know, the joy of the good heart of our apprentice and Coach Joy here, talaga naman, every time magta-tandem kami, binibigyan niya sa akin ng stage, and would you believe, back up ko siya. Hiyang-hiya ako. Hiyang-hiya ako dahil for those who are watching us, she's really a singer and a performer. Ganon. Enough of me. Anyway, what I'm just trying to say is I want to shine. I wanted the Coach Joy to shine here. That you will see her heart is really gifted of, you know, letting people others shine, letting other people see their beauty as well. And ilang beses po yan, nagkantahan po kami dito. At ako po ang nakakahiyaman. Ako po ang kanyang front, ikaw ang aking backup. So anyways, now that you are there already and you know already those gifts and talents and you're already using it, so what's still in store to Coach Joy now that as a teenager you have that? As an adult, so kamusta naman in terms of education? Joy to the world. Ayan. Where are you and when you're studying in college, paano napasok yung becoming a behavioral science student? How did you take it? And ano ba to? So, may driven ba ng parents or ikaw lang sa sarili mo? Dahil kilala mo na yung sarili mo, ito na talaga yung gagawin mo.
I was really meant for the College of Music sa isa sa mga universities here in Manila. I was already
What
there,
happened?
enrolled and auditioned. Actually, they were just waiting for me. Kaso, since the economy nga was not that great at that moment, so hindi kakayanin. So I was on the same day after my audition, I just have to accept that it's not going to happen because music is 5 years.
Wow.
And more.
Hindi pala siya basta-bastang course, oh my
No,
God.
then-
Pwede ka pala bumaksak. Or,
Oo.
oh my.
So sayang yung 5 years. And it's really something na hindi ganun kalaki yung nakaka-understand of how you can have a career with that. So,
Yes.
konti pa lang nakakaalam. But I really wanted to dive in that. But I needed the finances. But fortunately, kahit medyo masakit siya nung moment na yon, the same day that my parents realized that we cannot really push through, at least nag-try ako, nag-audition ako, we came back to Bulacan and then enrolled on a university there. So, the thing that happened when I chose behavioral science, actually it started with psychology. Master's ko yung behavioral science. I was like choosing from the menu, A, B, C. When I saw pharmacy, no. Sumunod is psychology. Then it just hit me. Oh nga, no. I am really fascinated with psychology. So I enrolled and I passed. And so that's how it led me.
And yes, and the rest is history.
Yes.
Pero Coach, enlighten me and those who are watching us, how did you feel really, syempre diba, meron diyang konting, I'm pretty much sure, there's pain or regret na, ito yung nasuportahan ako ng parents ko sa pagkanta ko, tapos ngayon hindi ako makakapag music, di ba, na course, and eto na yun eh. I mean, was there any anxiety, a moment of your life na tipong nagkulong ka lang, or parang iniyak mo rin siya?
The first year of college was really hard because I really know that I was not for 100%, my heart was not 100% for the course.
Yes.
But I had to understand that it is leading me to somewhere better. Though at that moment, syempre masakit. Pero I was really happy because in the university, they had the chorale. So itong, you see, yung Malala's chorale. So I joined them and it helped me get through that phase of having the frustration of really, truly pursuing my passion in music. So, pero until now, I still have that what if na, what if I'm like Lea Salonga? Kasi when I was younger, I was really set on replacing her. Taas, diba? Kasi I know that I can do that level of performance. I can sing all the
Yes.
lyrics. Ganun kasi yung...
Theater and ano.
Yes.
Pare-pareho tayo ng ano eh. I mean, we're on the same era or age.
Yes.
Same here. Like, once in my life, I wanted to be like her too. Wanted to enroll, audition for Miss Saigon, yung mga ganyan,
May
di
ganyan
ba?
din akong declaration
May mga
before.
declaration din akong ganyan at
Yes.
kina-cut out ko pa ang mga news clips, openings, or anything information about theater or so. So there you go. It's nice to hear from our coach here, Apprentice Joy, na, you know, how she breaks through from that, you know, frustration, acceptance, at least earlier on, she get to realize and help herself as well that, you know, things are like that. Things may
That's
not,
life.
oh, that's life, may come along your way. But then again, it could, God may have another purpose or plan, and you don't have to give up, right? So there you go. Once again, I'd like to invite everyone, those who are watching us, great afternoon. This is again Coach Cafe, a puso sa puso conversation with our apprentice. These are the apprentice, of course, of Master Coach A, and would like to invite everyone once again, those who would like to understand what is life coaching all about. You want to, of course, feel good in accepting yourself, knowing how good your heart is. Feel free to visit us here in Decaf Coffee Republic, and we are just located at the second floor of Pioneer Street Market, also known as PSM, inside HMR parking compound. And this is just across TV5. Ayan. We have live coaches available here every day. Pwede nyo po makakwentuhan, pwede nyo makausap, at of course, makikinig po sa inyo. Once again, those who are on the floor, let's give a round of applause to Coach Joy. And going on, as she is sharing to us her milestone and, you know, how she breaks through of, you know, accepting what life is offering her. Now, so ayan na tayo. Joy to the world! Isa ka ng ganap na, anong tawag dito? Ano sabihin natin? Graduate of psychology, and you're now on your own, and you're now, of course, an independent woman. Kamusta? What's the first job? Anong experience natin? Corporate world ba to?
So this is how it started. This is the point where it started na I was bumalik yung pagka-brave ko ng bata. I was unafraid of trying a lot of things that I connected with. So looking back, I really don't have a plan. Wala pa akong plan. Pero the first time I went to a jobs fair, parang picking food, whichever
Yes.
you like, gano'n. So I tried and tried. And of course,
Parang same thing lang din na tumitingin ka ng course, no?
Yeah.
Pili-pili ka lang whatever, no, di ba?
See, there's a pattern.
Yes.
So that moment, I got a job as a call center, BPO. So nagkaroon ako ng opportunity to have that training. Pero I discovered that it was not for me. Education was calling me, nararamdaman ko siya.
Okay.
So that's when I after leaving the BPO industry, nag-dive naman ako sa education. So I taught at educational enrichment program to.
Somehow very related to psychology, of course.
Kasi psychology kasi, coach, has
Malaki rin yan, di ba?
malaki yung dynamic siya.
Dynamic,
maraming facets. May educational, may clinical, and then may corporate. So
There's counseling as well for
Yes.
for that, right?
So
And life coaching can also be,
It's
incorporated.
yes,
One
it
of the
can be.
umbrella could be.
a big umbrella that also has connections or the foundations. You can really not entirely marry it. Kaya naman talaga. Pero what I'm saying is that psychology prepared me to welcome the idea that I can become an effective life coach.
Wonderful.
So there are psychologists, psychiatrists who are also life coaches, and
Yes,
they do
yes.
it effectively. So
Coach,
that's how
those who are watching us who are not coaches and they're like, you know, at the point in their life na lalo na yung mga millennials or hindi kung yung mga just recently graduated, I wanna dive in on the idea of what you have mentioned and help those who are watching us on how you can coach them of, identifying really. Kasi you've mentioned, nakita mo na from the call center, it's not for you eh. You have found and realized that educator and being in education field is what your heart's desire is. Paano yun nararamdaman? Paano yun masasabi? How would you help those who are watching us na really at this point in their life parang nag-iisip sila kung ano bang gagawin? Kasi minsan ganun, di ba? Yung parang lahat susubukan mo, kung minsan parang nagiging jack of all trade ka na, parang, sige, ito kaya pwede sa akin to. Sige, kaya ko naman. Tapos after onwards, parang you're not happy, you're looking into something. So how can you help those who are watching us? Give them an idea or, coach them on how would you really understand na ito talaga yung path.
The first thing I did when I was the one having a lot of confusion which to choose from, because I saw myself doing so many things.
Oo,
I
diba?
know that I'm so gifted. Ganun ako ka...
Actually, coach, makikita mo nga yung binibench pa rin dun sa mantra mo na you wanna be great and good every day.
Yes.
Pero yun nga, nag-clatter ka na all over the place. So how did you,
Rise
up?
The experience actually is quite long, but I appreciate the process because now, like what you said, if I would talk to younger people and how they could find that purpose, that ultimate calling for them, is first to discover their own self.
Wonderful.
Mahirap kasi if you keep on checking other things outside of yourself, it will really influence you a lot. For example, you talk to, if you want to be a doctor, so you look for a doctor and talk to that person, that helps.
Yes, okay.
But don't forget that when you talk to these people, try to find which of the things that they've said, their experiences, their values, which of that really connects to your heart. So it all boils down to yourself first. The question is, when you're young, you still don't know who you are. May ganong klaseng connotation. Pero I beg to differ because they just have to discover it. Kailangan lang magkaroon sila ng intentionality na breathe and then try to understand what's happening in with my emotions, in my mind, in my thoughts.
Yes.
Nakakalimutan kasi na yun eh. Na,
Wonderful.
Everything is external.
Yes, wonderful. A round of applause for Coach Joy with that. Kasi, if you will really come to think of it, really, we really don't know ourselves when, yun nga, sinasabi mo, no? Pero ang importante talaga, alamin mo at kilalanin mo muna yung sarili mo. Diba? And most of the time, yeah, we are experiencing that here. We have guests coming in, telling na kilala nila yung sarili nila. And then if we ask, what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, how you vision yourself in the next 3 years or 5 years, they cannot say anything. So, that's very helpful, Coach, na talagang you're sharing it to everyone that it's first thing first. Know yourself first. There you go. And magandang hapon to everyone who's watching us. And of course, our master coach, Kendra, is watching straight away from Dallas, Texas. Hello, hello, hello. Great.
Coach Phoebe.
Coach Phoebe also is watching us. Hello. If there's also non-coaches or other friends of ours watching us, if you have any questions, feel free to comment, and we'll be glad to answer it, of course, by our master coach apprentice here. I coach Apprentice Joy. Ayan, ginagawa ko na kagad master. Medyo kinakabahan ako dahil andito sa ating master coach Natetense ako, ganyan. Anyways, ang ganda na ng kwentuhan namin dito ni Coach Joy. So I'll just like to invite everyone once again, please come and visit us here in Decaf Coffee Republic, the home of certified life coaches in the Philippines, and of course, soon will be global.
Yes.
And that is very, very soon. Abangan niyo po yan. And if you want to understand yourself and of course, get to know yourself better, we have life coaches here available every day. Ayan, and they are very heartwarming to listen to you, to understand you, and also help you the journey of becoming the best version of yourself. Going back, Coach Joy. So ayan, educator ka na. What else is in store for you? I understand you work also in the corporate. Can you share anong role ba to?
At this point in time, when I...
After yung naging educator
yes,
ka na.
after
So
that.
ano, okay naman, happy ka and all.
Yes, I was happy. First, I was a tutor, and then I applied for a position as a guidance counselor for a private school. So it was really fun, and I really learned a lot for the stay that I had there with all the teachers, of course, yung mga kasama ko, and the principal, most especially yung head ko, yung boss ko, the person that I was reporting to.
Okay.
She's the guidance counselor and I'm also a guidance counselor, but she's really very gifted on how counseling works.
So
Really
basically,
knows
Jen,
that.
Coach Joy, at the time, life coaching is being applied already. But you are not yet life coach then. And
Not yet.
you don't have any, but you've been reading, books of Tony Robbins and all. More likely, you know already what it is. Or you're
yes,
aware
I
of it.
have an idea, but the techniques that I use is not similar to
Yeah,
what
it's
life
not-
coaching
Is
uses.
yung talagang comprehensive and, from the heart, leading with love and very holistic.
Pareho lang naman din siyang hard-led. The difference is the approach. I've learned in life coaching the process of asking powerful questions, thought-provoking questions, versus what I was doing before, which is not that close.
Yes.
So I cannot harness or I cannot get the answer that would really hit the spot on whatever topic that we're talking about. For example, when you ask a question, when you ask a powerful question,
Yes.
you allow your client, your coachee, the one that you're talking to really express themselves. So that's the beauty of what I have learned now as a life coach.
Yes. To comparing when you're in doing as like counseling or in educator, right? So Dian, ayan na, parating na tayo sa the new you, awesome joy na. Joy to the world. Ayan. That's what, before moving forward to becoming the life coach, apprentice of our Apprentice Joy, we have another guest here in the house. We have coaches, ano to?
Aga.
Aga?
Antonio.
Antonio.
Okay.
Coach Aga Antonio, of course, the beloved.
Yan.
Yan, beloved better half of our Coach Joy. And of course, we have Coach Melissa from Cebu. Hello, hello. Great afternoon. Ayan, the journey is still going on. Eto na tayo. So, why life coaching?
I was at a point of my life where I was really lost because I told you, because of the pattern that I go through. It's a cycle. It has always been like that. When you really have no plan, pag wala ka talagang plan, if you have no plan, it will lead you back to where you started. So I was really tired of that cycle. Nakakapagod siya.
I'm pretty much sure na drain ka and all.
Yes, you're really drained because you will say to yourself that I have done so much, I've learned so much, I have so much to give. Bakit nandito na naman ako to the point that I don't know where to go?
Teka lang, Coach. Sige. Balikan, so makikita na natin yung direction ng life coaching dyan. Saan angle? Because I remember in your information, in your bio, you're also an events host or
Yan pa.
coordinator. So
Yeah.
parang on the side, ginagawa mo rin to.
Because someone told me that you could be a good host because you sing.
Yeah.
Those
So-
are the examples of the external factors,
Oo, oo,
people, circumstances, situations that I choose to follow instead of searching within.
Yan.
That's what happened.
So yan yung magandang point din that I'd like to note also for those who are watching us. In understanding also yourself, di ba? Kailangan talaga you listen within your heart. It's all right to, also those to have
consider.
to consider, but of course you validate them and qualify and listen really on what's on your heart.
I think the difficulty with that at that point in life when you're really confused is that if you rely on yourself, you don't really have the answers because you have a lot of blind spots. That's the beauty of having a life coach is for you to be led towards unveiling light dun sa mga blind spots na yun. Kasi there would be a lot of it. Marami yan.
Yes. So ayan na. paano na pumasok ang beauty of life coach kay Coach Joy? Paano mo nakilala si Master Coach A? Paano ka napunta dito sa Decaf Coffee Republic? Ano ang nagdala sa'yo dito? Paano? Share this with us.
It started with a book that I was reading. Actually, marami akong books na pinabasa. Pero all of them led me to an idea. All of them have mentors. May mga ganon. So as a events host, I have a mentor. Hi, Sir JC and Miss Karen Angara. Hello. So I have those wonderful people that help me bloom.
Yes. We have those mentors that inspire us, guide us.
Those people are really wonderful and they really have a big heart in extending to newbies like me when I was starting. That belief that the belief that they have of my skill is something beautiful because it allowed me to also believe in myself.
Wonderful.
But in another perspective, in another angle, external na naman yun. It's not from within.
Yes.
So, I know that if I continue, ulit na naman yung pattern. So, babalik na naman ako dun sa nasan ako, ano ba nangyari.
Wondering ka na naman.
Yes.
Alright. So, paano? How did you encounter life coaching and master coaching?
With books that I've read, they have mentors. I looked for, I dug deep. Naghanap ako na ano ba yung mentors na ito. And then it came to the point that I read Tony Robbins. Doon na lumabas yung sa website niya, life coach, ganyan.
Yes.
So I was wondering, ano ba yung coach na to? And I keep on seeing people being guest on TV na life coach. So I was wondering what they do. Since I had that idea in my head, nag-search ako sa Facebook and online.
Alright.
But more on the Facebook side because on Facebook mas mabilis kong nakita lahat ng groups and lahat ng possibilities of certifying. Meron naman dito locally and meron din abroad.
Yes.
Pero I was really, it was grace, coach. It was it's really planned. Alam ko na nagigets ko na. I'm seeing the difference now from the pattern that I had before. That led me towards here. So, nakita ko din si Coach Rizel, Coach A. I saw one of her kapihan nights yata yun. And then, I got obsessed with the videos that she has before. Parang dito pa yung background na yun, yung library.
So, just the video, hindi ka pa pumupunta
No,
dito?
not yet. And I sent her a message. I sent her something. I forgot what I told her. And she replied. Sabi ko, uy, sabi to because a lot of people, you know that.
Yes!
Some people will send
They will just sin you. Sin zone.
ka. She replied, and it was enough for me to say na this person really means business. Parang
Yes. And
she, ganun pa na, I don't know more, I didn't know anything else about Coach A, maliban sa she has Decaf. So, I also met there online si Coach Rizel.
okay.
So, yun na. It started with a phone call. And that phone call, Coach Rizel, was around an hour, no?
Wow.
More than an hour yata.
For those who are watching us, Coach Rizel is the lifeline of coaches. Lagi ko yung sinasabi. Talagang, she is our, talagang blood. Thank you so much. And for those who will inquire about life coaching, wag po kayong mag-alala. Coach Rizel is really the person, the go-to person. And you can contact her at 0917-586-1661. Of course, if you want to be a global transformer like us, a change agent, and furthermore, you want to understand yourself further, and someone who will listen to you, Coach Rizel will help you. Ayan.
That was an hour-long conversation.
Yes, okay, wonderful. Going back, and then,
Gabi siya. As in gabi siya.
and it's ano, diba? As what you have said, we've experienced that. We've been sending messages to different institutions, different people who are really master coach, kilala that, really sabihin mo talagang may alam at who can help us understand ourselves. Pero most of the time, you will feel disheartened because no reaction at all, no response.
You'll be disheartened talaga.
You'll be disheartened. But of course here, in of course life here in Decaf Coffee Republic with Master Coach A, the Life Coach Training Institute, hindi, talagang they will give attention to you, they will really help you out because I've experienced that as well. Yun. So, going back to you, Coach Joy. So, how beautiful it is, you're joining. Joy to the world. Ayan. Akala nyo ako lang ha. Mamaya, watch out sila nakanta pa. So, paano naman pumasok ang apprentice sa'yo? Eh, kung tutuusin, I mean, life coach ka na, ayan,
Pwede
okay,
na.
pwede na, naiintindihan mo na, you're certified already. Kwento mo naman sa amin, ano ba yung parang journey mo rin as a life coach? What are your, kumbaga, ano yung pinaka-platform mo and how you'd anchor it into an apprentice?
The Apprentice came to me at the point where my husband, Coach Aga, and I were rallying for the certification for Region 3.
Okay.
That
This is in,
in Bulacan,
Bulacan.
Pampanga,
Yes,
Pampanga po,
Yes, so those who are watching us in the Pampanga, Bulacan, Tarlac, Region 3, Coach Aga and of course Coach Joy, the couple coach are, handling that area or handling that territory
hopefully very soon.
very soon. But of course, if there's any inquiries from that area, you'll be more than glad and happy to, assist. Definitely.
So while we were rallying for the
Certification.
life coaching certification for Region 3, it unveiled so much. It was a journey of self-discovery. And I discovered that if you approach this career with just the mind, it will lead you nowhere.
Okay.
It will lead you in a superficial high, satisfaction that is cerebral, parang diploma. ganun. But it would not be as fulfilling if you did it heart-led. So that's the difference.
Can you explain further that?
The apprenticeship program helped me refocus, recalibrate the things that I was doing not so good. So when I attack a problem, it's more on how cerebral, parang
More on the mind.
Yes, more on the mind, mas rational. ganun.
Yes.
Because I was afraid to be led by the heart. Pero with the apprentice, it's like, sorry, medyo visual ako. Let me just use the forging of a sword.
Okay.
The
Wow.
samurai sword, for
Yeah.
example. It has so many folds, that's why it's so strong. Hindi siya isang ganun lang. So
Yes.
the process is the metal that you use, you put it into layers, many layers, and then you forge it in fire. Kailangan siyang ma-forge in fire. So for people, forging in fire, napaka-ano niyan, napaka-profound. Parang ayoko nga masunog.
Yes. And
But-
who would want it to
Diba?
be, right? And kumbaga, eto na yung talagang climax of being a coach and an apprentice. I guess that's the beauty of also working with Master Coach A, na talagang ibababa ka talaga eh. Talagang kailangan namnamin mo, kilalanin mo yung puso mo.
You really have to pause, to
Oo,
stop, and
pause
look at
and
yourself.
yes, and I guess there are a lot of blind spots and a lot of
Unveiled.
unveiled and rediscovery.
That's the beginning of the forging of the sword. Red, pag
Red.
magre-reach siya ng red, diba? Ganun
Yeah.
naman kapag nag-aapoy. And when you're there, feeling mo, end of the world na, parang you're confused because you're really facing your demons. You're facing yourself, actually.
Yes.
You're getting to know yourself. And it's a realization that if I continue on the pattern that I had before, it will lead me back to the place that I started. And I don't want to go back there anymore.
Yes.
Ayoko na. So now my purpose is to lead people na nandun sa pattern na yon to where I am
Yes,
now.
ma-pull out sila.
Yes.
I can honestly, I can really relate. It's difficult right now for me to do this as well, but as a life coach, we are really the vulnerability of the heart and preparedness because really, I'm like mirroring myself to you. Kasi we're almost, di ba? Parang kumbaga nakikita, we're everywhere. Sige, host dito, events dyan or what, racket here and racket there. And then at the end of the day, am I really happy?
Pagod ka lang.
Oo, pumapayag ko na ganito lang yung pay and all. Tapos, bakit? And di ba, so many things that you're doubting and what, and teka, bakit ako hindi nakuha doon, nakuha and so. So, it's really a wonderful journey. So, ang galing, di ba? Ang galing ng transition. A round of applause for Coach Joy, di ba? Because you really can see how she is applying the apprenticeship, the life coaching and apprenticeship of Master Coach A? Kasi talagang,
It's not that easy.
yes, it is.
It looks easy.
And how inspiring you are, here telling us na it is really difficult. It is. And
It's stretching. And
yes, stretching your limit, stretching yourself.
The heart.
The heart, di
In
ba?
particular, stretching
Oo.
the heart.
So there you go. Ayan. Here we are again in Coach Cafe. It's of course our 9th apprentice, Coach Joy, and this is a puso sa puso conversation of the apprentice of Master Coach A. And we are live here in Deep Cup Coffee Republic. If you have any questions or clarifications, you want to understand further what is life coaching, feel free to comment, and also you can visit us here at Deep Cup Coffee Republic. And once again, we are in HMR parking compound that is along Reliance Street from the city of Mandaluyong and just across TV5, and it is at the second floor of Pioneer Street Market. Ayan. Going back, Coach Joy. So, how you see yourself now as now that you're going through this apprenticeship with Master Coach A, ano ang pakiramdam? How are you preparing? And moving on, what are the plans? How you see yourself in the next 3 or 5 years?
The Apprentice program has really been an awakening. I thought after the certification I was awakened.
Yung pala, hindi pa pala.
Naalim ko nga ng brain term. Parang kakadilat mo lang pala. No?
Oo.
Now the apprenticeship program really really shook me to be...
Talagang inalog ka na.
Alog na. To be really fully aware
Okay.
of the things that I need to be to get to the place that I want to go.
Yes.
Tapos na ako, actually I don't want to use the term anymore na, yung pattern ko before that I say to myself na, binigay ko naman lahat. Andito na eh. I have so much to give. Mga ganong
Yes.
drama ko. I don't want to be like that anymore, and I choose not to say that anymore because now I know that I have a choice and I have to act, I have to plan to go there.
Yes.
No more drama, just awareness.
Wow.
No more drama. Tama na.
That's wonderful. I can really relate. So really moving on, those issues of, parang talagang immortalizing yourself, the
Pitiful me,
and all, stop it
Pity
na.
party.
Oh, pity party, di ba? So, how you see yourself now na after the apprenticeship with Master Coach A? What is your immediate plan maybe in 5 years or so?
In 5 years or so, wow. Actually, 5 years is too long na.
Wow!
Bongga
3
diba?
years.
But when you say 5 years, I see myself being pahiram lang, Coach Mike, the hashtag best me ever.
Oh, yan!
And by that, I mean that I have very efficient, effective, and successful signature talk. Actually, I dream and not dream, but I plan and I see that my signature talk will become it's a retreat kasi.
Yes.
I will lead it to that.
Yes.
You know the coaching retreats, diba?
Yes,
Holistic
yes.
siya.
Yes.
So I can team up with coaches here with different areas for holistic empowerment.
Yes.
So that retreat will be fully booked. Ganun siya ka
Level up.
up.
Wonderful.
And I can really smell it. Ang term ko nga lagi kay Coach Rizal, it's like hamog. Ano bang hamog sa English? Drizzle. Drizzle.
Drizzle, I think. Parang ganun, drizzle or mist.
Two. Yung
Two.
alam mo, it will rain.
Yes, wonderful.
Yeah, that's it.
Actually, I can visualize it. I can really see it coming, Coach.
And I'm really happy because now, when I plan, when I see my future, it's not me alone. I have people whom I know that I trust now.
Yes.
That is also there. And the gift of having a community that will be truly with you in 5 years is too fast.
Wow.
Itingnan natin. Not too fast, pero too soon.
Oo.
Kasi in 10 years, di ba? Look at your life 5 years from now. Yung mga kasama mo ba 5 years nandito pa rin?
Yes.
Good for you kung kasama mo pa.
Yes, oo.
Pero for me, in my reality, hindi. So now I I have that sense of may inkling na sa akin eh na
This is coming.
Ito na yun.
Eto na yun. Wonderful. A round of applause for Coach Joy. And we have here a comment from Coach Phoebe. She's saying, clear vision on what you want to do is important. Ayan, tama nga naman. That's wonderful. And of course, for you to have that clear vision, you need life coaches. And of course, we are here in Decaf Coffee Republic. You can also check our Facebook page, Life Coach Philippines in Facebook, to know more about the program. And of course, if you want to be the best version of yourself and join the tribe of global transformers and change agent, you can contact Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661. There you go. And joy to the world! Yahoo! Moving forward of our Apprentice series, Puso sa Puso Conversation with Coach Joy. Joy to the world! It's your turn because you're an awesome singer. Ayan, bigyan mo naman kaming pahapyaw ng iyong pagkanta. Baka gusto nilang marinig, di ba? I'll give a word, connect it with a song. Probably just, give us, kunyari, pwedeng sa chorus. Gusto niyo ba yon? Medyo palakpakan naman natin si Coach Joy. Baka nininervous siya doon, pero I'm sure. Walang-wala sa iyo. Bilang backup ko siya. Just kidding, Coach. Pag-open mic, di ba? Kakahiya. Alright, so what I will do, I'll give a word. Could be a word, a place related to life coaching, to our of course, the tribe, Decaf, whatever it is. I'll just give a word. Give us please do sing a phrase or stanza, okay? Alright, so let's do this. Let's begin. Pwede naman kanta mo rin to para dun sa word na yun or what, alright?
Okay.
So let's begin. Self-care.
Self-care. Sama na natin si self-love.
Yan. I-tandem na natin.
Sa tandem na natin. This is from High School Musical. Napakabago, di ba?
Go, hit it!
Merong song doon yung magkapatid na it's hard to believe. Then lyrics na naman ako. May concern ako dyan sa lyrics. It's hard to believe that I couldn't see that you were always there beside me. Paborito to ni Coach Aga, kaya...
Alright, join us, Coach Aga!
But I was alone,
Wow.
not to hold, but always there beside me.
Naku,
Yun yun. Alam niyo na yun, di ba?
Woo! That's for self-love.
Self-love has always been there.
Yes.
And should always be there. Nandun dapat yun.
Exactly. Alright.
Malilimutan mo lang.
Wonderful. Alright, moving on. Okay. Master Coach A. Any song for Master Coach A that you can sing a
Actually,
line or so?
madami. Madami. Ano ba? Ang dami kasi so namimili ako. Okay. Masyado mataas to, pero this is from Christina Aguilera.
Hindi ako makakabackup. Go!
I should do this without being teary-eyed.
Alright. You can do this. This is a song for Master Coach A.
This
Go!
is, I turn to you eh.
Alright.
When I'm lost in
The
the
rain.
lyrics. The lyrics.
I'm
Show me the way. Can you give me the lyrics? Help me, please. That I turn to you eh. Yun yung song.
I turn to you.
I turn to you.
So, sige, describe mo nga talagang how you turn to Master Coach A.
That song is actually beautiful because it encapsulates the very beautiful message of having someone to lead you into discovering, not just to be dependent on that person, for them to become, for you to become the better version of you, but to have that person lead you back
Yes.
to your own self-discovery. So that's the song that I can sing for Coach A.
Wow.
I turn to you.
I turn to you.
For you to turn it back to me.
Ayan. Woo!
Ayun.
Alright, sige. A few lyrics, please. Go ahead.
Thank you sa lyrics. Yan. And, asan na ba dito?
When I'm lost.
Doon tayo sa may baba.
Well,
Yan.
bumaba talaga.
Okay, there. For a shield from the storm. Ay, lyrics oh. For a friend, for a love to keep me safe and warm. Hindi ako naiiyak. I turn.
Come on, everybody. Let's help us with the song.
For the strength to be strong.
For
The will to carry on. For everything you do. For everything that's true. I turn to you.
Wonderful!
Thank you
Ayan.
so much.
Nabigyan ng hustisya.
How
How about life coaching?
life coaching?
Ayan.
Well, for life coaching, it helped me become a better version of me, like what I told you a while ago. So, yung song ko dyan is from Beyonce. Meron siyang song na she sang this for women sa, I forgot, sa isang organization.
Yes, yes. Oo.
You know that?
Mhm.
I was here.
Yes.
I was here. I lived. I loved. I was here.
Go ahead. Nakasibaba ka pa ko. Ito na naman.
Everything that I wanted, and it was more than I thought it could be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know I was here. Hindi na sa baba. Taas yun eh.
Wonderful. Ang galing, di ba? So talagang,
Pakinggan niyo yung maganda.
yes, talagang it will really summarize everything on how you've been through and what you have experienced as a life coach, di ba? Great. Ayan. Ano pa? Nag-isip ako. D-Cup Coffee Republic.
D-Cup. Sama na natin yung TLCTI because it's
Yes.
the whole.
The Life Coach Training Institute and D-Cup Coffee Republic.
Yes.
Huwag mo naman sasabing, build me up, Buttercup.
Kasi yun ang ating heal the world. Heal the world.
Master Coach Kendra, Heal the
Heal-
World.
Heal the
Hello,
world.
if you're watching. Yeah.
This kasi is, ito. Wait lang. This song is a very old song na, ayun, it's going back to me now. Max, lyrics. When I think of home, I think of a place where there's love overflowing.
I have my mind, but around in space.
Yes, that's it.
Coach ikaw.
Where the love is growing.
Idarang ko kasi yan eh. Sige,
It is
Coach.
siya old.
Yeah.
Because the lyrics of the song Home, hindi
Yes.
siya physical.
Yes.
Hindi siya physical. The D-Cup is of course a venue, but it's more than just a venue. It's a solace. It's more than a physical place.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying to our viewers, those who are watching us. This is the home of certified life coaches and soon to be global. And if you want to be certified and get to know and understand further what is life coaching and, of course, love yourself and understand it, visit us here at D-Cup Coffee Republic, and there's home, of course. Yay! And ayan, how about anything that you can sing a line or two of about Apprentice?
In The Apprentice, we have iba-ibang pace, but all of us have the opportunity to be stretched.
Yes.
So, this is from Marvin Gaye. Ain't no mountain high,
Woo!
ain't no
Come on,
valley
everybody.
low, ain't no river wide enough. So call me baby when you call my name. I'll be there in a hurry. Don't have to hurry, 'cause baby there's ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no river wide enough.
Woo! Wonderful!
Ain't no valley wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. Ganun, tight.
Yeah, palakpakan naman. Woo! Very well said. You see how talented, di ba? Gifted our life coaches and apprentice here in D-Cup Coffee Republic. Wonderful. I enjoyed that journey of songs and lyrics, and of course, collaborating it also words or terms. Ang ganda. Ang galing talaga, Coach Joy. One more thing. Eto medyo ano ko talaga to, parang final question, parang ganon. But if there's really one thing that you would like to wish, if I have here a genie, I'm holding on to a genie, what is that one thing that you would like to wish as an apprentice of Master Coach A?
Uh, Let me reframe your question, Coach.
Go ahead.
I would not like to have a genie because I want to be the genie. I want to be
Wow.
the person who makes things possible. It's not about having all the power, but it's about believing in the things that I do. Kasi in my pattern before, the narratives that I had for myself before, I already have it. What happened? I knew what I would do, but what happened? So all of it goes back to me. Nandito na siya. So everything is inside me. All the things that I need are inside me. I just need to release myself from the chains that I put there in the first place. So if I would have the power of a genie, I would release all those chains and make things possible. Because with your self being ready to take on all of the visions that you have in your mind, who can stop you? And when it comes to becoming a champion of the Lord, when we want to channel it, and I want to channel it with faith,
Yes.
would it be a great thing for the Lord to see that we have mastered ourselves to honor Him? How can that be
Wonderful.
so difficult, or how can that be very different from the teachings of the Bible? Because I believe that the Lord wants us to be better sa atin. That's how your cup overflows. And that's
Amen.
the beauty of the cup. Yeah,
Yes.
that's the phrase or the verse that is written on the wall here. Make your cup overflows, kasi if you keep on getting the amount or the love in your cup and you give that away, maubos yung sayo. So if that overflows, there is nowhere for that love to grow but out.
Yes.
So it would naturally be you. And that's our natural state. That's joy.
Wow. Very well said. Joy to the world. There you have it. We're done again with our Apprentice series of Puso sa Puso conversation with, of course, Joy to the World. Awesome Joy. Thank you so much. We'll see you again next week, Saturday, 12 noon. And it's live from the Facebook page of Life Coach Philippines. This is Coach Cafe. Thank you so